Gotta let the chickens out. We lock them up at night in the hen house. We got 4 chickens. They're named the Golden Girls, so we throw out some feed. Good morning, girls. And they go right to eating first thing. I'm so sleepy. Farm fresh eggs from my little protein machines outside. We're drinking bird coffee from Costa Rica. Gonna grind it on medium coarse. Wet my filter. Okay, big day today. Got a lot of sessions, got a lot of people to train. It's 7:33, having my 3 egg whites, half a piece of toast, breakfast, a little bit of honey. Let's see, let's count them off. I've got a 9, a 10, an 11, a 12, a 3:30, a 4, a 4:30, a 5, a 6 o'clock appointment, and a 6:30 appointment. That's 10 sessions today. They're home. I'm training them virtually. Training everybody virtually. Training them, some of them's at their house, some of them is at Brick House at the gym where they'll put me on a tripod and carry me around while I direct them around the gym. That's just the fun way we're doing it during COVID-19 lockdown. Here we go. So this is where I'll spend most of the day, sitting here in front of my Brick House banner with a phone on a tripod while I FaceTime my clients. I've got 9 or 10 people today. I'm also going to try to work out for an hour, and I'm going to also do some computer work and send some emails out. We're still planning for the Lake District that's coming up possibly next year. A lot going on there, a lot of stress involved with that. But today is a money-making day for me. I train a lot of people, and I have to bring some sort of energy to them on the other side of the screen, and we're doing the best we can with it. And I really applaud them for working out through all of this, because they could do like a lot of folks and just say F it and not do anything. So keep up. Here we go. So this is how it works. They go into the gym, they check their temperature, they write it down on a piece of paper just so they can record it and they are aware of what their temperature is. And everybody else that comes in behind them can see that they've actually taken the time and the care to check to see if they have a temperature. Now, whether or not that makes any difference if you have COVID or not, I mean, you could be asymptomatic and it not matter, but at least that shows some sort of step of prevention on our part. Also, there's chemical around the gym that they can spray on things after they use it, some things that we got from a local chemical company here in Memphis. It kills coronavirus, and the gym at this point has been saturated with it. We've got Hope, one of our coaches, going in and spraying the place down a couple times a day. So that place is probably just sticky with it. Anyway, I sit here, I wait till we get a text from them saying they're ready, then I FaceTime them. I'll put my head earbuds in so Brittany doesn't have to get blown out listening to my clients talk over speakerphone all day long, and they can hear me a little bit better. But today, I'm going to leave it on speakerphone a little bit just so you can hear a little bit of the conversation that's going on between me and my client. Don't worry, I'm going to let them know that they're talking on camera so it's not, they won't say something too revealing, okay? So we're just waiting right now for the text from my client to say he's ready. He's got a 30-minute session. All right, so I got the text from him saying he's here, so let's train Chris. What's up, man? Good morning. How you doing? I'm good. Everything feeling okay? Let's start with that lat pull down up by the treadmills. Get some blood pumping in those shoulders. Get that back warmed up. Yeah, let's start with 45 pounds on each side. Yeah, let's face the window. Let's set in reverse on it. Okay, man. Take it easy, Chris. Thank you. See you. And that's the first one. That's one down. We got like 8 sessions left, or 9. I'm not sure about that 9th one. Who knows? So in between sessions, I usually try to get a snack, and I've got a little bit of a break here before I train William. Then I train him for an hour, and then I go into my own workout for an hour. Then I have Shara, where I actually have to get up and dance around in front of the banner and kind of coach her through some stuff, because I train her on Zoom rather than FaceTime, because she's at her house. She's working from home. She just goes down to her basement, works out, and walks back upstairs. Our client cancellation rate is way down because people are already home. Instead of having to get through traffic and make it to the gym, and they talk themselves out of it. It's a lot easier to talk yourself out of something when you've got more obstacles to get that are between you and actually getting a workout in. So this has been kind of a cool thing for a lot of people, because it showed them that they can be more consistent, they can get better results, even though they're not going into a fitness facility. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe when we open back up our brick and mortar, those people will come back, because there's just something about being in that environment that adds to your energy level. It just gets you more excited. It just gets you more into the workout. And also, they miss people. They want to be around people. You miss that interaction, that personal interaction. With that said, there are a few of my clients that have voiced to me that they do not want to come back in the gym, that they are happy with their home workouts. One guy I train has built an entire garage gym with squat racks and calf machines and dumbbells and you name it. He's got everything in there. So when I start back the brick and mortar, there's going to be this weird hybrid going on where I'll train somebody on the floor in person. I'll go back to my office and turn on FaceTime and train them over that. And there's going to be this back and forth. So my days are going to be a little bit weird, but you know what? I'm okay with that. That might be a little bit easier on me. Whenever you're training people for days like this, where you're training 9-10 sessions a day, it's taxing, not just physically, but mentally. You're having to stay engaged with someone where you are on them for that entire half hour or hour, and just as soon as you have to time that session perfectly to end. So you have to fit those exercises and try to see where they're at, prompt them to move so they get enough work done, or slow them down in some cases, but more often than not, it's prompt them to get more work done so you can get done kind of what you have planned for them, and then you have to end it perfectly on the dot, almost. You try to end it within 5-10 minutes, but if you end it too early, they're like, well, where's my time? But sometimes you can't start a whole nother exercise if you've got 7 minutes left in their session, because they'll bleed over into that other person, and the other person may only have 30 minutes to work out. They don't just say, okay, thank you, bye, and leave. They stand there, they'll talk to you, they'll get their phone out, they'll show you pictures of their kids, their dogs, or they'll carry over whatever story they were telling you last, will continue to go. And sometimes that other client is standing right there looking at you, but they are so, focused on telling you that they'll talk into that person's session, and you're in your mind as a trainer like, oh my God. So especially if you've got a bunch of half-hour sessions like I do this afternoon, you kind of have to direct the conversations and the workout to make it end on time so you can start the next person. All that sounds really complicated, but I've been doing it for 26 years now, and that's part of the trick of personal training, is figuring out how to make your sessions be efficient, personable, and end on time. So everyone gets their amount of time that they're paying for you, because a lot of these people are paying $1, $1.25, $1.50 a minute or more to talk to me and to be with me. The guy I'm about to train, William, I've been training him for 16 years or more. Kind of get to know somebody, because at no point in your day will you sit and stare at somebody for an hour. When you're personal training somebody, you're having uninterrupted conversation for a half hour, for an hour or more sometimes. So you get to know them really well, and they become your friends. Even though they're paying you, you're still their friends. And they're not paying you for your friendship. That's a completely different thing, because I'll tell you right now, some people you just don't get along with. But there's some clients that if they come over and hung out, we'd sit and, have some coffee and chill out and talk and have great conversation. I look forward to training with them, I just try to deliver the best session I can with them. I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to not feel rushed. I want them to get a good workout. And I want them to feel like they want to come back and do it again. It's 10:05, so I better go make my snack to get ready for him, because I want to try to eat that before he calls me, because nobody wants to sit there and watch me. Anyway, snack time. So I'm training William right now, but we're 2 sessions deep, and after we get done with him, we're going to work out. and I can't wait to work out because it's back day. I'm gonna do some chin-ups out on this tree out in the yard. I'm gonna do some pullovers, gonna do some biceps. I'm trying to talk myself into deadlifting, but that may be till Thursday. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. What's up?
Sorry, I was mad you called in, and I told her I'd call her back in a little bit.
That's cool. All right, man. Have a good day. Good workout today. I'll see you Thursday, right? Cool. Awesome. Appreciate it, William. See you, man. And that's it. So that was an hour session with William. He wasn't feeling that great today. He ended a little bit early. He pushed through and got some stuff done anyway, and it's my turn to work out, so it's back day, and I got an hour before my next session with Shara, so I'm gonna go get active and get my workout in. For the past few months, I've been doing chin-ups on a tree out here in my yard because it's the only thing I have that's safe to do chin-ups on. I've got one of those perfect pull-ups, bars or something that you put in your doorway. It kind of flexes weird and it don't feel right. And I've just seen too many gym fails compilations of people crashing and burning on those things. So I'll go out here to this little tree. It's got a limb that can support me, and I'll do some chin-ups. And that's the first part of my workout. We got chin-ups, overhead pullovers, one-arm dumbbell rows, bicep curls. And then we're gonna eat before we gotta train Shara at 12. Now we're setting up for Shara. I have to be up and about because I demonstrate a lot with her, and she trains over Zoom, so it's easier for me to translate what I'm doing. Instead of using a small screen on a phone, I use my computer here to train her. So I got the webcam set up and I'm about to click on. I don't even have to text her. She'll just pop right up as soon as I start this. How you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good. Let's get warmed up with some body weight squats. Let's get some blood pumping. Good, stretch that out. Let's just fold forward, stretching those hamstrings out, low back, waking everything up. How's your shoulder feeling?
Okay.
Is it? Let's get one more set of body weight squats and we'll move on to something else. All right, grab your 5-pound dumbbells. We're gonna get a little superset. We're going 6 of them out to the side. We'll go 6 up front, okay? Get that trap muscle a little bit loosened up. All right, now let's get down on the mat. Got some mat work now. Getting that good stretch, let it pull through those shoulders. Good, how's that feel on your shoulder? Good. That's what we're doing it for. You're doing good. You're done? I appreciate you, Shara. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Good luck. Good luck. And that's it. That's her 30-minute session. She's done so good with her personal training since she's been home. She's actually worked out harder. And so since she's been at home, she just gets done, closes her laptop, goes downstairs. We work out. She does great. Her workout is 30 minutes and it's jam-packed with movements, big body movements. Another little tidbit about her, about a year ago she had frozen shoulder and she couldn't move that arm. She was even considering getting that surgery where they knock you out and then forcibly pull it up while you're knocked out, and that just sounds barbaric to me, but some people have to have it done. Thankfully she's been able to avoid that because we've constantly worked on her range of motion. We do lots of rehab exercises for her shoulder, lots of stretching, and just constantly infusing blood to it and stretching it out. Her goal with it is to get where she can sleep through the night without it bothering her, and she can almost sleep on that side. So I call that a win, you know. But it's 12:30. I've got a break until 3:30. So in these next 3 hours, I'm going to email MindBody. I've got to contact a lawyer. I've got to check in with our decorator for the Lake District because she was supposed to get me some plans, and our architect's waiting on the plans from her so he can get the floor plans so I can send those plans to the Lake District tenant coordinator before they pour our pad coming up sometime soon. We're waiting on them to move some highline wires or something out there. But, you know, honestly, I'm kind of cool with them waiting. Give me some time. Give COVID a chance to chill out. That way I can fit multiple people into a building and not worry about everybody getting sick. Anyway, I got a 3-hour break. I got some work to do. And one important thing to add in this is I'm going to try to chill out. I've got 5 or 6 sessions tonight straight through, and I will be cooked by then. Cooked. I will be brain dead. And so we're going to head into it, but I've got the next 3 hours. We're going to work and we're going to rest and going to try to chill out. So it's 3:30. I'm about to start my afternoon training barrage. It runs from 3:30 straight through to about 7:15 tonight, and it's starting with Leela. And she should be FaceTiming me any second now, and we will start her session. And her session is fast and furious. It's 30 minutes all out. It's like a HIIT training session, and you have to keep her moving around there and keep her busy. She's very, very active. Let's just say that. So this is my 4th session, and it's 3:30. So we're about to train like 5 people straight through here non-stop, and they're backed up. These first few are backed up every 30 minutes, and so it's got to be a snappy kind of thing. You got to keep them moving. You got to stay on point. You can't let the conversations drag too long into the rest periods because they'll end up eating up the workout. And then you got to end it precisely on time so you can jump to somebody else. And here she goes. Here we go. Let's get back over by the dumbbell rack. We got some legs and arms to do over there. You'll grab 2 5-pound dumbbells, and we're going to do side-to-side lunges with a wide stance. Toes pointed outward slightly. You're going back and forth over the top of each heel, sticking your booty out as you squat down into it. We're going 20 reps, 10 on each side. Yeah, you just want to keep your arms straight like you're water skiing and just hinge back and forth on your legs. Like your arms are going to stay straight. You're just going to hang there and just got to find... Yes, just your leg muscles. Yes. That's it. That's perfect. Thank you. I'll send you a screenshot of that here in a little bit when I get a break, okay?
Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll see you later. See you Thursday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
And that was 4. So right now we've got Ann in 1 minute. Lale was working out in the gym, and so she was carrying me around on a tripod while she was working out, and I was coaching her. That's what you've been hearing. So Ann is working out at her house, and Ann's got 2 undetermined amount of weight dumbbells. I think it's like 5 or 6 pounds is what they are, little handheld, weird handled dumbbells. And she's got a yoga mat, and I'll call her today. Some clients FaceTime me, and some clients I FaceTime them because they won't call me. So let's call Ann. Ann. Hey,
Hello.
what's up?
Oh, you know, just another day.
Yeah. So how's your tooth? You get it fixed?
Yes, that's all done over with.
Good. I'm glad. A couple 10 grand down on some movie star implants. Have some cartoon white teeth that glimmer whenever you smile. Ding. Yeah. Mine's brought to you by coffee. Yeah. Hey, they're working. Let's get some bodyweight squats and get warmed up. Get that burn going. Perfect. Good job. Now we're done.
Ooh, those burn. Man, my legs and butt really took it today.
Yeah, it was a good workout.
Well, that's good, because I'm not going to lake this weekend, so I won't get my walking. I'll do a walker up here, but it's not as hilly.
Well, I hope it gets in, and I hope it's a riding lawnmower so you don't have to push.
You know, until then. Well, thank you.
I'll see you Thursday.
Yes.
Excellent.
See you Thursday.
Thank you, Ann.
All right. Thank
See you.
you. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
And that was Ann. Ann works really hard. She will push herself till she can't stand up. Literally. Like, I've been training her for a few years, and I got her from another trainer named Chris Howard. And Chris was a really good trainer, and he used to kick her butt, man. I seen him put her through the ringer on the workout. So whenever he and her approached me, he came up to me and he said, "Hey, I'm leaving town. I'm going to move and would like to train with you." And I'm like, that's awesome, because I thought, this woman says no to nothing. I mean, you're going to get great results out of her because she's easy to train, easy to talk to, great client. So next, we got Kevin. So Kevin is a 30-minute session. Kevin has his own garage gym. He has squat racks, he has calf machines, he has, benches, dumbbells. Every time I FaceTime, it's a whole new list of stuff to do. So Kevin's coming up. right now. So,
What's up?
what's up, man?
Oh man, I was outside cutting my grass.
Oh,
Back door.
cutting the grass, huh? See you, Kevin. Take it easy, man. And that was Kevin. So Kevin's session went a little bit over because he got a phone call and had to take it. And we got some squats. We got some lunges with 30 pounds, 30 reps. Now I'm bouncing back over to Brick House because the Boyson brothers are over there right now. About to FaceTime them, and they are working out in Brick House. They have a 1 hour session today. Is back, shoulders, and biceps for them. So I'm going to coach them around the gym while they work out. One thing I'm going to do before I FaceTime them is I am going to make sure that the air is running in there. I have some Nest thermostats and I can log into them. They are set on 75. Just making sure the air is kicked on before we FaceTime them. But here we go, Boysons. I've got one more left. One more session. My 6 o'clock canceled like I thought she would. So now I've got one more session left, and that'll make a total of 8 today with 2 cancellations. Sometimes cancellations are, you're glad to get them, and sometimes you really need the money. You really need to hit all of those numbers because they're kind of unrecoverable. It's not like she's working out tomorrow or anything. And some people pay if they cancel at the last minute, and some people really get upset if you charge them. But I'll always try to explain to them like this. If they went to work that day and they were scheduled to work 8 hours and they were getting paid for 8 hours and they got 4 hours into that day and I walked up and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, that's it, you're going to have to go home. That wouldn't be right. You wouldn't stay at that job very long, And so that's what that cancellation policy is. And so, thanks to you people that pay me even though you cancel and it's not my fault. But anyway, I got one more session and I got like a 30-minute break right now. And this is about the time of day where I get really kind of antsy and I can't sit down no more. And so this is how, now we're going to carry this outside. Brittany's in here working out. She's training.
1, lifting that heart, time under tension. Great. Now place those dumbbells by your hip. Grab your 5-pound dumbbell. I know, I'm being nice.
So we'll probably take this party outside and train this last session out here. It's nice. Gives me a chance just to get outside. I gotta walk around. I'm used to walking around training all day and being active. I don't know how people do it that have desk jobs. I don't know how they sit around all day long. I gotta move, my butt hurts. And also it gives me a chance to hang out with the chickens. So we'll go get the tripod and get set up out here for Marcia. Marcia's coming up next. I've been training Marcia for 16 years. That's a long time. Train her twice a week, so it's upper body day. Let me go get my tripod. Last one, Marcia. How you feeling? I bet.
Say something different first. Get your check.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate you sending that.
Thank you, James.
Thank you. I'll see you
Appreciate
Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow night, right?
it. Yes. I gotta make myself let me remind myself.
Tomorrow night. About 6:15 or so?
Yes.
You got it. I'll see you
That'll
then.
work.
Thank you.
Thanks, James.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it. That was a lot. It's 7:16 and I'm done. I've been training all day. And after we put this video together, it looked like, hey, that looks pretty easy. That guy's sitting in a chair training people all day long. But this is the result of me training people, some of these people like her, for 16 years. And I've got such a rapport built with her, and I know her body. I know what hurts on her. I know how bad her knees are, and I also know what exercises she likes and which ones she doesn't like. And all that plays into it. There's a difference between taking someone through a workout and training them. You see a lot of trainers out there that look great. They got an 8-pack but they're out in a park somewhere just putting people in the ground, and they're not training them how to do anything. They're just throwing themselves on the ground and doing burpees and crazy moves and working them until they throw up. But they're not really teaching them anything. There's no training. That's not training. That's a workout. I always tell my clients that this is something that you'll be able to do forever. You'll always know this stuff. Well, if you quit training with me today, you walk into a gym anywhere on the planet, you'll know how to use that machine, or that's what comes down to. So as easy as it looks, this virtual training, it's hard. I'd rather be in person training people. It's easier to feel their energy and to be around them. And this is a little bit tougher because you have to kind of convey energy and you have to look at them the whole time. They get very upset if you're not staring at them the entire time. And after doing that for so many hours, you got to look away. And and inevitably, every time someone gets upset because I'm not looking at them. I get it. They're paying me. They want me to look at them. That's easy. But sometimes my head hurts. My eyes hurt. I got to look down. Got to walk around. Got to do something and get antsy. But that's a full day of training. That's it. That's wrapped up right there. And it's time to put the chickens up and get something to eat. See you guys next time.